This is what airport surveillance cameras caught. Fazion Love grabbing the valet, throwing him to the ground, throwing him into the desk, and then back to the ground. As Fazion left the jail, he was asked what he would say to the valet.
Watch your mouth, boy.
While a camera right in front of the valet kiosk caught all of the action, we're still not sure exactly what was said that sparked this whole incident. Fazion's attorney told the judge some words were exchanged. He explained Fazion's car had been parked there for a couple months as he traveled to different gigs. He was coming back to his home here in Columbus.
He was innocent. He was just basically simply trying to get his car. He was basically trying to get away from the incident.
The valet attempted to throw some punches. The two got entangled, then someone broke it up. The actor, known for his roles in Elf and Friday, is now charged with assault. He entered a not guilty plea and was let out on bond.
Yes, he was surprised he was arrested. Yes. Yes, he was. He was totally shocked by it altogether.
Somebody lost their cool and somebody got taught a lesson.
Fazion casually left the courthouse, taking pictures with fans and talking to the media.
It's been a long night. Haven't eaten.
Fazion has had run-ins before. The prosecutor listed past assault charges, sexual battery, domestic violence, and drugs. He made light of this latest incident, saying it would be part of his act when he performs at the Funny Bone next Wednesday.
In a good way, because I love Columbus.
At John Glenn Columbus International Airport, Shelby Croft, 10 TV News.
Yo, Fazion. I don't know, man. That video was from 8 years ago, people. That was an 8-year video when he slammed that boy like that. Now this brother's in trouble again for assault. For allegedly giving a hotel clerk a concussion. I don't know, man. I think some of the part of the problem is that a lot of people see these people on movies and on stage. And I think people be underestimating these folks, thinking that they soft. Not realizing that these real people out here in these streets, and they will give you the business if you mess with them. And you got to think, too, that these people are wired a little bit different. They already got to adjust their lifestyle because places that they go are going to be recognized. They never can just have like a normal life. So they adjust it to the best that they can. And then you going to have somebody talking crazy to them. Like, and you expect that you just gonna be able to walk away from that. Fazion has proven in the past that he is not rap tight. But yeah, Fazion Love, he says, I'm innocent in credit card reader assault, unlike when I whooped ass in Ohio. That's what he was talking about. You know, that was in Ohio when he slammed that boy. It say Fazion is facing potential jail time after being charged with assault for allegedly giving a hotel clerk a concussion after throwing a credit card reader machine at her noggin. He's claiming innocence, Your Honor. The veteran Friday actor addressed the incident during his latest Vlad TV interview. He never actually says he didn't do it. He was more in disbelief. He could be arrested in the city that raised him, San Diego. Fazion was in court last week where he pleaded not guilty to charges of felony assault with a deadly weapon and enhancements for inflicting great bodily injury after an altercation at a Sheraton hotel in Mission Valley neighborhood. Prosecutors say that Fazion ripped the credit card reader out of the holder in a fit of rage, hitting the clerk in the head so hard it broke her glasses. Fazion tells Vlad he was blindsided in court where he learned his charges was considered a felony after hearing they were a misdemeanor. Yeah. That's him right there slamming that boy in Ohio. Back in 2017, Fazion was sentenced to jail for attacking an airport employee inside the Columbus, Ohio airport. He's owning up to that fight, but he says the hotel clash was harmless. As a first-time offender, Fazion was under the impression that felonies were only classified as armed conflicts. Fazion says his attorney suggested he might suffer from PTSD resulting from living as a black man in America. So he's been seeking psychiatric treatment leading up to the trial. You know, I'm going to call bull crap on that, man. Yeah, Fazion is a big black man in America, but at the same time, brother, you have had access to things that many of us out here never had access to, never will have access to. You have lived a life that many of us could only dream of living. You being black in America is not the same as me being black in America. And I'm not walking around throwing credit card readers at people's heads or slamming people into desktops, man, just because they said something to me that got me out of the way. If I dealt with people in my emotions every day with some of the things that I come in contact with, man, I have a body count out here. I just think that Fazion is just an emotionally unstable guy. And I think he may be a little unhappy. I think that he may have some mental problems going on there. He may need some clarity, but I'm not going with this PTSD of being black in America. Fazion, he witnessed PTSD in real time after Ludacris manager Shaka Zulu called him up with a completely unrecognizable voice to the point he had to double check the caller ID. The Atlanta-based music exec avoided jail time at 23 after killing a man in self-defense in the parking lot. Fazion hoping to experience the same outcome. Yeah, Fazion, I don't know. A person like you, man, seem like it's hard for you to learn your lesson, man. I don't know how this is going to shake, but I don't think it's going to shake good for Fazion. I think Fazion going to get that jail time for real. I really do. And at this point, man, I hate to say it, it's kind of deserving because he's a repeat offender. And the only reason he is probably saying that he is innocent of this matter because he found out that it was a felony. If it wasn't for that, he'll probably be owning up to this too and talking about it in his next comedy stand-up, man. Fazion needs some help. That's what that brother need. But yeah, let's keep our ears to the ground on this one. This is Mo Talk, and yeah, holla at you.